What's the one conversation that could transform your intimacy, but almost no one is willing to have? For many couples over 50, the unspoken truths about intimate hygiene remain a delicate topic, one that is often brushed aside out of discomfort or fear of embarrassment. But here's the reality. Avoiding this conversation doesn't make the issue disappear. In fact, it could be silently damaging the trust, attraction, and deep connection that have taken years to build. Whether we acknowledge it or not, intimacy is more than just physical closeness. It's about feeling safe, respected, and truly cherished by your partner. And one of the biggest barriers to that closeness: unaddressed hygiene concerns that can lead to discomfort, infections, or even emotional distance. In today's video, we're breaking the silence. We'll uncover the essential truths about intimate hygiene, why it's not just about cleanliness, but about reinforcing love, trust, and mutual care in mature relationships. We'll discuss heavy checkmark, the warning signs that should never be ignored. Heavy checkmark, how to approach the conversation without shame or embarrassment. Heavy checkmark, practical, medically backed hygiene habits to enhance both health and intimacy. Heavy checkmark, why prioritizing this issue can actually deepen your emotional connection with your partner. If you're over 50 and want to maintain a vibrant, fulfilling relationship, this is a conversation you cannot afford to skip. So stay with me until the end, because what we're about to discuss could change the way you experience love and intimacy forever. Now, let's dive in. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. The unspoken truth about intimate hygiene and mature relationships, a conversation we must have. Today, I want to speak to you, not just as a professional in the medical and sexological field, but as someone who deeply understands the nuances of mature relationships and the profound impact that intimacy has on our physical, emotional, and psychological well-being. There are conversations that society often shies away from, and yet, they are essential. They affect not just our health, but the strength and longevity of our most cherished relationships. One of those topics is intimate hygiene, a subject that, though delicate, holds the power to deepen trust, enhance pleasure, and safeguard our well-being. This message is especially for those over 50, men and women who embrace the beauty of an active, intimate life and seek to nurture not only their physical connection but also the unspoken bond that thrives on mutual respect, care, and understanding. It is in these years, after decades of shared experiences, that the smallest gestures, like attentiveness to hygiene, become silent yet powerful affirmations of love. Over the years, I have had countless heartfelt discussions with couples who, despite their deep affection for one another, have struggled to talk openly about this issue. And yet, avoiding the conversation does not erase the reality. It is not just about maintaining physical cleanliness. It is about reinforcing a sense of safety, appreciation, and emotional security between partners. When should we pause and reevaluate intimate contact? One of the first indicators of intimate hygiene that cannot be ignored is odor. The human body naturally carries a unique scent, and in its healthiest state, the vaginal area has a mild, organic fragrance that is simply a part of its natural balance. However, when that scent shifts into something strong, sharp, or unpleasant, resembling ammonia, fish, or a sour, rancid aroma, this is often a warning sign from the body. Medical research has shown that nearly 1 in 3 women will experience bacterial vaginosis at some point in their lives. This imbalance can be triggered by factors as simple as wearing non-breathable synthetic underwear, overwashing with scented soaps, or a disruption in pH levels. While it is common, it is not something to ignore. Strong odors can also indicate infections, and this is where honesty and open communication with one's partner become crucial. If you detect a sudden, unpleasant change in your partner's scent, the instinct may be to avoid discussing it out of fear of embarrassment or discomfort. However, love thrives in honesty, and protecting each other's health should always come before temporary awkwardness. Instead of silently withdrawing or suppressing concerns, use this as an opportunity to gently encourage awareness and medical attention if necessary. What about vaginal discharge? Another key indicator of intimate health is vaginal discharge. In its normal state, discharge is clear, white, or slightly thick, serving as the body's natural way of cleansing and maintaining balance. But when the texture, color, or odor shifts drastically, it can signal an infection or underlying issue. Thick, white, and curdled discharge is often a telltale sign of a yeast infection, candidiasis. Yellow, green, or gray discharge, especially when accompanied by a foul odor, may indicate trichomoniasis or another bacterial infection. Excessive irritation, itching, burning, or pain in combination with unusual discharge should never be ignored. In such cases, engaging in intimate contact, especially oral intimacy, can increase discomfort, spread infection, and compromise both partners' health. The most responsible course of action is to pause, address the concern, and seek medical guidance to restore balance before continuing intimate activities. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Why this matters beyond physical health. At its core, intimacy is about connection, not just physical but emotional, spiritual, and psychological. When we ignore important conversations about hygiene, we may unintentionally create distance between ourselves and our partners. But when we approach this topic with sensitivity and care, we affirm our commitment to each other's well-being. Love is not just about the passion we feel in the moment. It is about the respect, patience, and effort we put into ensuring that our shared experiences remain fulfilling, safe, and free from discomfort. So I encourage you, have the conversation. Not with shame, not with hesitation, but with the openness and tenderness that true intimacy deserves. Because in the end, the strongest relationships are not built on silence, but on understanding, care, and unwavering honesty. The silent signals. Why paying attention to intimate health strengthens relationships. Another crucial indicator of inadequate hygiene, or a potential underlying issue, is the presence of irritation, redness, or inflammation in the intimate area. The body often speaks through discomfort, signaling that something is out of balance. These symptoms can arise from a range of causes, whether it's a reaction to harsh soaps, scented hygiene products, or even something more serious, such as a yeast infection or bacterial overgrowth. Regardless of the cause, these are unmistakable red flags that should not be ignored. When we observe signs of irritation, it is not just a minor inconvenience. It is our body's way of asking for care and attention. In such situations, postponing oral intimacy is not just a precaution. It is an act of responsibility, both for one's own well-being and that of a partner. Waiting until the condition improves, and seeking medical advice if necessary, ensures that intimacy remains safe, comfortable, and pleasurable for both individuals. But here's the truth. These situations can be challenging to talk about. For many, discussing intimate discomfort with a partner feels awkward, even embarrassing. But a relationship built on trust and respect cannot afford to avoid these conversations. In fact, open communication is the very foundation of deep, lasting intimacy. Addressing health concerns in a compassionate and non-judgmental manner isn't about criticism, it's about care. Pain, a signal that should never be dismissed. Among all the warning signs our bodies give us, pain in the intimate area is one that should never, under any circumstance, be overlooked. Pain is the body's way of demanding attention. It is not just a nuisance but a direct signal that something is wrong. Pain during intimacy can have multiple causes. Infections, which can make intimate contact not only painful but also risky if left untreated. Vaginal dryness, which becomes more common in women over 50 due to hormonal changes and declining estrogen levels. When natural lubrication decreases, intimacy can become uncomfortable or even painful, leading to irritation and micro-tears. Poor hygiene habits, where bacterial buildup, residue from products, or even improper washing techniques can lead to inflammation and discomfort. Regardless of the cause, forcing intimacy through discomfort is never the answer. Instead, partners should prioritize understanding, patience, and proactive solutions. Suspending oral intimacy in these situations is not a rejection. It is an act of deep respect for the body's needs and a step toward ensuring that intimacy remains a source of pleasure, not pain. The power of communication and respect. I want to take a moment to emphasize something that is often overlooked. The way we communicate these concerns matters just as much as the concerns themselves. For many couples, the mere thought of discussing hygiene or health-related intimacy issues feels daunting. Will they feel embarrassed? Will they take it the wrong way? Will it create distance between us? These fears are understandable. But in a relationship rooted in trust and emotional connection, these conversations must not be avoided. They are essential. The key is how we approach the topic. This is not about shaming, blaming, or making our partner feel self-conscious. Instead, it's about showing genuine concern and care. Rather than focusing on discomfort, shift the conversation toward well-being. Avoid saying, "You have an odor, and it's making things unpleasant." Heavy checkmark instead, say, "I love being close to you, and I want us both to feel completely comfortable. Have you noticed any changes in how you feel down there? Maybe we should check in on it together." Avoid saying, "Something seems off. You should do something about it." Heavy checkmark instead, say, "I know we don't always talk about this, but I've read that these things can happen to anyone. Maybe it's worth looking into what might help." Many times, a partner may not even be aware of these signs. Approaching the subject with kindness and patience not only avoids hurt feelings, but actually strengthens the relationship. It creates a safe space where both partners feel valued and supported. Essential intimate hygiene tips for mature adults. To conclude, I want to share some practical, medically backed habits that can help maintain optimal intimate hygiene, particularly as we age. Avoid scented products. Soaps, wipes, and douches with artificial fragrances can disrupt the natural pH balance and lead to irritation or infections. Opt for mild, fragrance-free cleansers instead. Wear breathable underwear. Synthetic fabrics can trap moisture and bacteria, increasing the risk of imbalances. 100% cotton underwear allows the skin to breathe and promotes better hygiene. Maintain hydration and a balanced diet. Hydration plays a crucial role in vaginal health, and foods rich in probiotics, like yogurt, can help maintain a healthy balance of bacteria. Practice good post-intimacy hygiene. Urinating and washing gently after intimacy can reduce the risk of bacterial infections, including UTIs, urinary tract infections. Prioritize regular checkups. Many health concerns, including bacterial imbalances and hormonal shifts, can be managed more effectively when detected early. Annual gynecological exams and open conversations with a healthcare provider are invaluable. Listen to your body. Discomfort, odor, unusual discharge, or irritation should never be dismissed as just a phase. Taking these signs seriously ensures long-term health and comfort. Final thoughts. Love and care go hand in hand. The way we care for our intimate health is a direct reflection of the way we care for our relationships. When we prioritize hygiene, we are not just protecting ourselves, we are protecting our partners and the love we share. So, have the conversation. Speak with kindness. Approach it with empathy. And always remember, true intimacy is not just about physical closeness. It is about feeling safe, valued, and deeply connected. Because when we care for each other, inside and out, love only grows stronger. The essential guide to intimate health, protecting wellness, strengthening relationships. The female body is an intricate, beautifully designed system, delicate yet resilient, sensitive yet powerful. However, this sensitivity also means that seemingly harmless habits can disrupt the body's natural balance, leading to discomfort, infections, or even long-term health concerns. One of the most common mistakes women make, often unknowingly, is the use of scented soaps, sprays, or vaginal douches. While these products are marketed as freshening or cleansing, the truth is, they do more harm than good. The vagina is self-cleaning and naturally maintains a delicate balance of bacteria that protect against infections. Introducing artificial fragrances, harsh chemicals, or antibacterial agents into this environment can strip away protective bacteria, leaving the body vulnerable to imbalances like bacterial vaginosis or yeast infections. The power of choosing the right fabric. What you wear beneath your clothes matters more than you think. Cotton underwear is a game changer when it comes to intimate health. This natural fabric allows breathability, absorbs moisture, and helps maintain a dry environment, an essential factor in preventing infections. In contrast, synthetic materials like polyester, nylon, or lace may look appealing, but they often trap heat and moisture, creating the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. Wearing synthetic underwear, especially for prolonged periods, can lead to irritation, excessive sweating, and a higher risk of infections. If you enjoy wearing lingerie made of non-cotton materials, consider choosing options with a cotton-lined gusset to ensure at least some level of protection. Hygiene. More is not always better. While cleanliness is crucial, overwashing can be just as harmful as neglecting hygiene. The key is moderation. Heavy checkmark: wash the intimate area once a day. This is enough to maintain cleanliness without disrupting the natural pH balance. Heavy checkmark: use only water or a mild, unscented soap. Harsh chemicals and fragrances can lead to irritation and dryness. Heavy checkmark: avoid scrubbing or douching. The body does not need extra intervention to stay clean. Excessive washing can lead to discomfort, burning, or infections. Wet wipes and panty liners. Convenience versus consequences. Many women use wet wipes or daily panty liners under the assumption that these products keep them feeling fresh throughout the day. While they may offer temporary convenience, they also pose hidden risks when used regularly. Wet wipes often contain preservatives, alcohol, and fragrances that can disrupt the natural flora and cause irritation. Daily panty liners, when used too frequently, can trap moisture, leading to an overgrowth of bacteria and yeast. If you must use them, do so sparingly. Opt for fragrance-free, hypoallergenic versions and limit their use to occasions when absolutely necessary. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Routine check UPS, a cornerstone of long-term health. Many health concerns can be prevented or managed early through regular gynecological visits. Yet, many women delay or avoid these appointments, either due to discomfort, lack of time, or the misconception that they are unnecessary. However, routine checkups allow early detection of infections, hormonal imbalances, and even precancerous changes that might not show obvious symptoms in the early stages. As we age, hormonal fluctuations, menopause, and lifestyle changes can bring about new health challenges, making these visits more important than ever. Prioritizing these checkups is not just about physical health. It is a form of self-care, self-respect, and proactive protection. The deeper connection, intimate hygiene and relationship health. Intimate health is not just about physical well-being. It also directly impacts the emotional and psychological aspects of a relationship. When we take care of ourselves, we feel more confident, comfortable, and open to intimacy. A strong, fulfilling relationship thrives on mutual awareness and respect, including understanding when to engage in oral intimacy and when to pause for health reasons. Before engaging in intimacy, ask yourself, do I feel healthy, clean, and comfortable? Does my partner appear to be in good health? Have we had an open conversation about hygiene and well-being? When both partners prioritize their personal care and respect each other's boundaries, intimacy becomes a space of trust, pleasure, and emotional connection, free from worry, discomfort, or health risks. Final thoughts. A commitment to care. Intimate hygiene is not just another routine. It is a daily practice of self-care and self-respect. Every small decision we make, from the fabrics we wear to the products we use, shapes our long-term well-being and the quality of our intimate relationships. When we take the time to nurture our bodies, prioritize health, and communicate openly with our partners, we create an environment where intimacy is not just about physical pleasure. It is about feeling truly safe, valued, and cherished. Because in the end, a relationship that prioritizes care, comfort, and respect is one that will stand the test of time. We've covered a lot today, more than what most people are comfortable discussing. But that's exactly why this conversation is so important. Because true intimacy isn't just about physical connection, it's about trust, care, and the willingness to prioritize each other's well-being. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned from this video that you'll bring into practice in your own life? Maybe it's a new hygiene habit, a fresh perspective on communication, or the courage to have an open conversation with your partner. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this video resonated with you, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue bringing valuable content to help you live a healthier, more fulfilling life. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your relationships, and always remember, the strongest love is built on understanding, respect, and open communication. See you in the next video.